Member for North Coast.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. The question asked is in regards to where's the result of our FOI request. We actually know that there were records because the ministry asked for an extension to our FOI request. They said they needed an extension because the records were handwritten and they needed to be transcribed. Can the Minister of Citizen Services explain what happened to those handwritten records and why they are now being hidden from the public?
Minister of Transportation and Infrastructure.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. And again, as the members opposite should know, all freedom of information requests that come into the government are handled and addressed by professionals in the civil service. But again, I think the fundamental issue here is that this government is taking action to ensure that safety along Highway 16 is improved and that there are safer transportation options provided. As I mentioned in my previous response, Honourable Speaker, there is a new web portal that is in development that will pull all of the existing resources together and make it much easier for people to access services that are available. We also did provide $75,000 in funding to support increased training for access to driver education, safe driver and driver licensing programs for First Nations. And as I said earlier, we will continue the dialogue with folks along the corridor.
Member for North Coast.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The Parliamentary Secretary for Justice said to me, "I'm therefore certain that the member will welcome the news that in June and July of this year, staff at the Ministry of Transportation travelled along the Highway 16 corridor and held face-to-face discussions with over 80 communities. They met with the leaders of 12 First Nations. They spoke with 13 municipalities and regional districts." Honourable Speaker, the question is, where's the result of our FOI request? The Minister of Transportation told the public that the people on the highway didn't want safe, affordable transportation. He said no one thought it was practical. Yet, that's not what people have told me. People up and down the highway all want the same thing: safe, affordable public transportation. Maybe that's why these records are being hidden. Again, to the Minister of Citizen Services, will he do his job and release the records, or have the BC Liberals already destroyed them?
Minister of Transportation and Infrastructure.
Again, thank you, Honourable Speaker. I know that the members opposite are aware of the fact that there is an appeals process through the Office of the Privacy Commissioner. If the members opposite feel that they have not been provided information that they've asked for, there is that process, and they're more than welcome to engage. But again, I come back that the issue here is to highlight that this government is taking very seriously the recommendations from the Missing Women's Report, and specifically on transportation, to identify safer transportation options. And as I've detailed in previous responses here today and previously, we are following through on that commitment.